Hey guys, before we get into today's video, I know this is not part of the Dear Days 2 dub, but I want to make sure content is still coming out on the channel. Therefore, we are returning to our weekly news videos, and we might have some fight videos in the future. So I brought on a new editor. You might have seen them around my Twitch chat and in my friend's Twitch chat. Please welcome Artoria to the editing team. They'll be focusing on the editing of this video and future videos of news, as well as the fight videos. I'm teaching them hands-on so that they can replicate my style to the best of their ability, and so I can devote my full attention to the dub to make sure the quality of the dub is up to the quality you are expecting. But I need to keep producing content for the channel so that we don't get lost in the algorithm. So please welcome Artoria to the team, and now back to the video.
What is going on, everybody? This is Ed, and we're back with your news and reveals for the week of February 3rd, 2025. This meme will be prevalent to what we have to go over today because we got some good reveals for the unit everyone's been waiting for. So let's jump right into it. Heap of Octaver Prota. When this unit is rolled upon, if you want second, draw a card. It's your standard starter that looks like Hatsune Miku, but as a cat girl. The next cat girl is Dynamic Exciter Hysteria. When this unit is placed from riding from Heaped Up October Prota, cost reveal grade 3 with Artisaria in its card name and from the right deck, and search your deck for up to one sound system card, reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle the deck. Witching Vibrato Lefel. Auto, when this unit is placed from riding from Dynamic Exciter Hysteria, cost reveal grade 3 with Artisaria in its card name from the right deck, and search your deck for up to one sound system card, reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Shout in Shadow. Continuous. This card may not be played, and it cannot be put into the order zone other than by the ability of a unit with Artisaria in its card name. Auto. When this unit is put into your order zone, draw a card, and you may call up to one Shadow Army token to the rearguard circle. So this is one of the sound system cards that they were talking about earlier. There's one more that we'll go over, but that's after the next card. Polyphonic Overdrive Artisaria. This is the card a lot of people have been waiting for because of its aesthetic and the fact that it looks like a Link Joker unit in Lyrical Monasterio, which that aged gracefully. Continuous on the Vanguard circle. During your turn, if your order zone has 2 or more sound systems, this unit gets critical +1. Act on the Vanguard circle once per turn. Energy Blast 2 and choose a sound system card from your hand or drop and put it into the order zone. If you put a card from hand, draw a card. Which means that if you use Shout in Shadow, you get the draw 2. And then here's the second sound system, Megalomania, not to be confused with Undertale's Megalovania. Continuous. This card cannot be played, and it cannot be put into the order zone other than by the ability of an Artisaria unit. Auto, when this card's put into your order zone, if your opponent's at grade 3 or greater, choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards and lock it. If you guys are not familiar with it, lock, if you're new to Vanguard, it's essentially a mechanic where you have to turn a card face down, it cannot move, and it cannot be called over. So it basically denies that rearguard circle. Spisado Step Leon. Continuous on the rearguard or guardian circle. If your order zone has a sound system card, it gains 5k power and 5k shield. It's active on your opponent's turn too, making this a 30k booster and a 10k shield. Sing to the Sky Rockroa. Auto, on the rearguard circle, if this unit attacks, this unit gets +5k power until the end of battle for each sound system in your order zone. It has the second skill of Auto, when this unit is returned to hand from the rearguard circle during your turn, or retired from the rearguard circle during your turn. If you have a Vanguard with Artisaria in its card name, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your units, and it gets +5k until the end of turn. Trailing Notes. Reverbia. Continuous on the rearguard circle. During your turn, if your order zone has a sound system, it gets +5k. It also has this auto skill on the rearguard circle. At the end of the battle, this unit is boosted. If your order zone has a sound system, put this unit to the soul, choose one of your rearguards and return it to hand. Devilish Flanger Moofer. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle or put on the guardian circle, if your order zone has a sound system, this unit gets +5k power, 5k shield until the end of turn. Auto. When this unit is returned to hand from your rearguard circle during your turn, or retired from the rearguard circle during your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Artisaria in its card name, CB1, and then draw a card. And then they gave us a new Shadow Army token. As you don't know, represents the Shadow Army token, and it cannot be put into the main deck, therefore it goes out of the game, meaning when it gets retired or bound or any effect that happens to it, it ends up leaving the board state instead of going to the respective zones. And I added an email at the bottom of this slide from Bushy Road stating explicitly that they changed how tokens work, because if you remember the original Shadow Army token, it has Nation of Brandgate. It is no longer the case, so if you wish to use actual Shadow Army tokens for this deck, if you don't want to work with butterflies, you may use the original Shadow Army tokens, especially if you have the SPs of them. They also showed us Biko's secret rare. Looks nice and clean. Maybe it's something to come. Maybe someone's fighting in D-block right now. Artisaria's secret rare. I'm trying to read the text on the side. All it says is rhythm. And then on Thursday, they showed us Seeker of the Knowledge Celcera. Act Vanguard Circle once per turn. Put a card from your hand into your soul, choose a normal order from your drop, put it into your soul, choose up to one card from your soul, and call it to the rearguard circle. Choose up to one normal order from your soul, and it gets the red text. Continuous. This card can be played from soul, and when it would be put into drop after play, bind it instead until the end of turn. Act on the Vanguard Circle. Once per turn, it's Counterblast 1, and this unit gets all of the following based on the total number of different orders in your soul and bind zone. If you have 3 or more different cards, it gets the skill Auto on the Vanguard Circle once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attack, stand this unit, and it gets drive -2 until the end of turn. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, it gets drive +1 until the end of turn, meaning it could restand with one more drive check. If you have 5 or more, you would get that first ability, and the red text continues in the Vanguard Circle. All your units get +5k. And the one piece of support they showed us for it is Adventure Scholar Aruis. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Celcera in its card name, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one normal order from among them, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. If you revealed, choose a card from your hand and either put it into the soul or discard it. It also has the skill Auto on the rearguard circle when your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Celesta attacks. If your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater and your unit has not stood by a card's ability this turn, EV3, and stand this unit. If you stand, choose one of your Vanguards, and that and this unit both gain +5k power until the end of turn. Looking ahead at next week. On Tuesday, they're going to be showing us our first look at Festival Booster 2025, as well as going over March and April's promo packs. There will be 3 new cards and 3 reprints as per usual. And they will also be showing a new Prayer Dragon. So is that a hint that you use possibly in D-Block? We will not know. And they are also looking over community decks that were submitted with people who are playing with cards solely from set 7. Well, not solely, but with the new decks. And then on Thursday, they are going to be showing us a new Orphis promo, and as well as a new Battle Sister. The Battle Sister's name is Arroz con Leche, which you might know as rice pudding. So that's interesting to see what that deck is going to be. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some clarity. Let me know what you guys are excited for in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next time.